Man, do I feel bad for the general public or anybody else that has to deal with me today. No, just joking. It's not anyone else's problem but mine. What a horrible night's sleep. But I learned something. Horrible night's sleep, but I learned something. And that is, before anyone else gets on there, the wind last night was horrific. You always want to park a clamshell so that the hard shell of it is, the wind is hitting that, okay? Sometimes you can move your vehicle, sometimes you can't. Last night, I probably could have moved, but I was already in bed. So I got no one to blame but myself. But I did learn something, and that is when that wind comes up, I already knew this part, when the wind comes up and pushing against the fabric, it basically pushes the ladder up. And then when it pushes the ladder up, all your fabric's loose, and then it buffets in the wind more. Then that noise is just horrific. So, I don't know, maybe it was 10:45. I decided, that's it, I'm going into the truck. That was horrific. I use horrific a lot in this. But then I decided, you know what, let's go back into the tent. Because the light bulb went off. I said, okay, take a ratchet strap, cam buckle, whatever, and tighten it up. So what we did was, this is the part that's useful to everybody. Listen to this part. Don't listen to the rest of it, listen to this. Take a cam buckle, go off the little T-slot nuts here, go onto the bottom of your truck, zip it up, and it's basically going to pull everything tight. Okay, pull your fabric tight. You can then move your ladder a little bit, make sure you're not having all the weight on the ladder, pull it a little bit tighter, and same with the other side. So pull it taut and watch that your ladder's not, that you're not just pulling against the base of your ladder, digging in the ground. And that will, I'm not gonna say it's gonna stop the buffeting, because there was some pretty extreme wind last night, but it got a lot quieter. And then, so the wind went till about 2 a.m. and then it was pure beauty, silence. And then at 2:45, I was still awake, got up, took a picture of the, I don't know if I want to call it light pollution, but anyway, you know what I'm talking about. The glow coming over the city, over there, small city. Then at 4 o'clock, I heard the cutest coyote, must have been a puppy, a cub, what would you call it? A cub? Pup? Anyway, you get the point. Howling a little bit. Sounded like he was right outside of the truck. You know he was, and everything sounds close. Anyway, then so that was 4 a.m. And then at 4:06, I heard my first plane coming in. Sometime between 4:10 and 5, I fell asleep finally. So on and off until 6 o'clock, and then I got up. And I'm already late. I'm spending my time with you doing this. But, oh well, I don't think the world's gonna really be concerned about me being a little bit late. The world is gonna be concerned if I don't brush my teeth. That's what they're gonna be concerned about. This is awful. I almost said horrific again. Anyway, setting up the IKamper 4.0 takes me about a minute and a half because it's 7 feet tall and I need a ladder to get to everything. Even if I was 6 foot tall, it's 7 feet up there in the air. Tearing it down or packing it up takes me, the best time is 3.5 minutes. So there's a lot of people out there on YouTube that can get it done faster, both setting up and tear down. And when I say set up, I mean just getting up into it and having the front section popped out, not the side windows, but I can actually get into it in a minute and a half and then start setting up my bedding. And so if I'm in the environment that is not favorable, i.e. rain, you can you can get in there pretty quick. Set up, or not set up, but tear down, not as good, 3.5 minutes, but not the end of the world. There's I'm certain that there's other setups that take longer, and some that are much better. And never mind the setup, some people that are better and some people that are worse. Anyway, it's going to take me just a hair longer to clean up today or pack up today because my ladder is filthy. So I want to give that a wipe down and close it up before I get a bunch of dirt upstairs and then an abrasive with the rain fly. That's never good. And that's it. So I'm out of here. Thank you. Remember, subscribe, comment. I appreciate the comments. I'll try to answer every one of them. I'm sure it'll be very easy for me to answer every one of them because there's not going to be many. Being a new, I'm certainly not a creator. Can't call myself a creator, but anyway, new to the platform. Anyway, let's get this packed up and see what it takes. So actually, I'm going to start my clock or start my watch right after I clean up the rungs of the ladder. No one needs to see this. Thank you.